and apparently I'm Canadian now, but Tama. All right, what's up, everybody? I got a special guest today. This is my 9-year-old, Kurt. So he's been in a lot of videos. You were in a String Joy video a while back.
Yes, and
Drummer's Nightmare 10. Yep.
And this video.
And now this. And I know I have a sunglass tan and my head is shiny and red, but bad stuff happened over Easter weekend. But no complaints. Let's get right to it. The first kit, the picture was this small when it came in. So we have to zoom in, so we're deducting some points for that. All right, so right away, I can't tell what cymbals we're using here. I don't know what they are.
No, because look at that one thing.
That? That's the only thing I can see. All right, so the kit looks like anybody could sit down and play it. I can't really tell what it is. I believe these are Pearl Demon drives, and this is a... And I'm just going to say it this way because it's how I've always said it, and apparently I'm Canadian now, but Tama, Iron Cobra, that's a Speed Cobra hi-hat stand, so, and I believe these are Pearl pedals.
Okay.
But that's about all. Oh, I can notice the bottle of water. And he cares about his hearing because there's headphones there. So he's going to be doing the ratings, by the way.
I think that one drum that's kinked over a little bit is the right tom.
Yeah, it looks like a 12-inch tom.
Yeah, it kind of is kinked over, but it might be just the angle. But 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 for the blurriness. I'm gonna get the blurriness and the tom, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going with a 5.
Yes.
Let's do 5.5.
Sure.
Okay.
5.5
Next one.
Let's go.
All right. So we got half a kit, not due to pieces, but due to the picture is only half of the kit. All right, so we're going to start with cymbals right away. We got Sabian B8s. Those are great entry-level cymbals. I used those when they first came out, and I remember loving those cymbals a lot. So we also got a Planet Z Ride. We got a ZBT Crash. And
Snare.
That's Evans.
Oh.
That's the drum head.
Oh.
You should know that. There's hundreds of boxes in the living room. I don't know what this is, but I know it's a Ozone cymbal. Now, my first irk, and we're deducting points, is the rack tom is upside down. The Pearl logo, you can see it. It's upside down. But this it looks like a late 90s, early 2000s Pearl export kit. That's what this looks like, just due to the rounded off single lugs versus the pipe lugs. But tom upside down.
Why is there a piece of tape on that one of the cymbals?
That is a bell, and if you don't have tape on them a lot of times, they will ring uncontrollably, and soundmen will want to kill you. Oh yeah, just absurd. We can actually see what's going on here. I don't like the tom upside down, but it is what it is.
That's a
Evans EMAT head, a Remo pinstripe. Yeah, I mean, it's clean. Anybody could still sit down and play this kit. This is a very popular setup. Anybody could sit down and play it. I would say just because of how nice it is set up, I give it an 8. Just because that tom is upside down.
Why don't we give it an 8.5? By the way, I love those wooden tips and those black drum things with like the gold things.
Oh, the drumsticks.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, those are cool sticks. All right, so we're going an 8.5.
That's a crash cymbal with all the holes in it.
Yeah, it's an effects crash, I believe. So, all right, moving on. All right, we got a big one here.
Whoa!
All right, so it's set up beautifully, straight off the bat. Set up beautifully. Anybody could sit down and play this thing. God, those chinas seem extremely high, but once you're sitting there and the stick's in your hand, they're probably just where they need to be. All the cymbals are a little high for my taste, but my taste, not yours. We've got the Aquarian Super Kick heads, Pearl snare stand. I'm going to guess this is a Pearl Vision Series kit. We got the old school Pearl hi-hat stand here, mounted to the bass drum. These look like Mapex kick pedals. I could be wrong. Gibraltar Throne. We got our stick bag way over here. I don't know how you're going to reach that. We've got another bell right here. Not sure what brand the cymbals are. They appear to be... I don't know.
Okay.
It's random. But this thing is set up beautifully. So I would say give this one an 8 as well.
I love the top of that snare and the drumsticks, and I love those tornado-looking drums.
Oh, the wraps.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying an 8.
I love those tornado-looking things.
But it's your call. What are we giving it?
7.9.
7.9. Ouch. All right then.
Actually, 8.
Oh wait, we got to give him at least an 8.5 because their bass player has a Warwick over there.
Okay.
That's a Warwick bass.
No, 8.3.
All right, 8.3. I'll meet you in the middle. Moving on. All right.
Wow.
This is now, you've never seen this before, but this is how a left-handed drum kit is set up. So the hi-hat is on the right side because he's like this.
That's really strange.
I know, it messes with your eyes for a minute, but so it is set up absolutely beautiful. Anybody could sit down on this kit and play it, and that's the theme we're going with, I guess, for this episode. Is all the kits are set up so nice. So straight off the bat, we've got the K Zildjian hi-hats, beautiful. We've got K rides. K is my favorite Zildjian, period. And then it looks like we've got an that's an A Zildjian and an A Zildjian crash. So 16, 18-inch crash. I'm going to bet that's a 22. 14-inch hats. We've got... I'm not sure what that snare is. I'm not sure what this kit is. I'm looking at the lugs trying to figure out what it is, but this has definitely been rewrapped, I'm going to guess. We've got Iron Cobra, Speed Cobra pedals. We've got the black Mapex hi-hat stand. We've got a cowbell. We've got remote, I'm going to guess Emperors because they're not dented.
Wow. Holy crap.
It is a beautiful kit. Oh, the Rock and Sock throne. Those thrones are great.
Hey, me.
I'm going to deduct a point for the trash in the background. That's not trash. I'm going to say I'm going to go a 9 on this.
There's one thing that makes me just go, wow.
What's that?
That really clean, flush silver thing.
What are we talking about? This? The snare?
Yeah, the snare.
Gotcha.
I love
All right,
that.
so what do you give it?
8.7.
8.7. All
Actually,
right.
no, 8.8. 8.8.
We're going with double snowmen. Moving on. All right. This is definitely rewrapped. This is a Pearl Vision. I believe we have 2 photos.
This is not even a kit.
Yes. That is 2 rack toms and a floor tom stacked so we can see the finish on that.
Oh,
so
that's what that called?
Yes.
Floor tom?
So that's what the finish looks like. So very racing pinstripe. I love this finish. All right, let's go look at the big kit. All right.
Wow.
So he doesn't have both rack toms up, but it is set up again. This looks like anybody could sit on this kit and play it with no problems. If this was the kit set up at the, hey, we've got a kit provided, I wouldn't mind playing this. This is a beautiful kit. I love the chrome red ring for the porthole on the bass drum. That's really cool. It matches the aesthetic of the whole drum kit. Everything matches. You need to try to find white or black hardware for your kit. I don't like that you have tape on your ride cymbal. Oh, man. This is a beautiful kit, though. Like, real. What do you think?
I love the... Go back to that other picture. I don't know why, but I love it because it actually looks like a die. Go back to the other one. And I love that logo. It just looks like a tornado is actually dropping down, and I love that chrome red thing that you said. And why is there a jacket?
Yeah, well, I guess that's just where they hung up their jacket. All right, what are we giving it? I'm going to give this a 9.
I honestly think the opposite.
What the opposite? What's the opposite of 9? A 2?
No. I think we should give this 2 snowmen.
8.8. All right, 8.8. All right.
Actually, no.
8.9. 8.9. That's our. There we go.
That's our highest one.
That's the highest rating in this video. I think there was a 9 in another video. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of this one. We're going to do 5 drum kits per video now because just for time, make them quicker. So thank you for tuning in. He'll be in the next one as well. So you'll be in reviewing your kits 4. So we'll see you on the next video. You take it easy.
Bye, guys, and thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to hit that bell if you're subscribed, and if you haven't hit that bell yet, make sure to hit that like button, and bye, guys.
You heard it.